talking about a feature price of less than $80. Yes, it's on Easy Pay, 5 easy payments. 3 of our colors are exclusive. I'm exclusive in blue, in white, and in cinnamon. Now, we're not exclusive in slate or in black, but our deal certainly is. This value is extraordinary, and I will tell you also, if you're wondering what this value looks like when we add in all the bags, the rolls, the jar sealers, everything that you need, look at the left-hand side of your screen. All totaled, if bought separately, this identical pack-up would run you $113. It will be available today on QVC at $79 and change. It's on 5 easy payments. This little gizmo is very important because it plugs into the port on your Foodsaver and now allows you, through the Foodsaver bags, to be able to open and close and then vacuum seal bags again for the things you're going into every day, like cheese, luncheon meats, bacon, sausages that you're making for breakfast every day. This is going to be a great best of both worlds kind of situation. All right, it also has the bottle stopper, which I could not see from up there, and it has the lunch keeper. So you've got everything that you need to get you going. Let's come over and meet Jan Muller. Good to have you back, young man.
Good to be here.
This is an amazing machine, and for how many years have you presented Foodsaver on QVC?
In April will be the 25th anniversary.
The 25th anniversary. Yeah. And I will tell you, I've known Jan for 23 of those 25 years.
Right.
And Jan wouldn't spend 25 minutes with something he didn't believe in.
That's right.
He is passionate about the Foodsaver, and it's just so easy, and it's saving money.
Yeah, especially this particular model. It comes with a 5-year warranty. It's our newest model from Foodsaver, and it allows you to get all of the advantages and benefits of vacuum packing in a very small space. So you can even leave this in your drawer in the kitchen if you don't want to leave it out on the counter. Now you notice I crushed the can, and people say, why do you keep crushing the can? And why do I want a machine in my kitchen that crushes a can? Let me show you why.
Okay.
This is why you want a Foodsaver. On this side of the freezer is what everybody's freezer looks like that does not have a Foodsaver. I can barely tell what some of these foods are because of the freezer burn.
Let me ask you this question. Would you eat these strawberries or those strawberries? Which one would you like to make strawberry shortcake with? Which one would you like to make a strawberry cobbler with? Hello, these. These look like they ought to because they've been saved. They're not freezer burned. They're not ruined like these are. I mean, we could go through these item by item, but you get the point. Food saving is a way to keep it fresher longer.
Exactly. So let's say you have got some leftover chicken that you didn't cook. You want to vacuum pack it. You're not quite sure.
Give me that. I'll toss it away.
That's all right. You're not quite sure when you're going to eat it again. When you vacuum pack with the Foodsaver, with this particular model, you can do long-term storage with the Foodsaver long-term storage bags. You can do short-term storage with the zipper bags. So I'm going to show you long-term first. Lay the edge of the bag right inside the vacuum channel, lower the lid, lock it, and press vacuum and seal. That automatically activates the vacuum pump. It's a pump, it's not a fan. It pumps the air out of the bags. Specially designed Foodsaver bags have built-in air channels. It's a multi-layer bag with a built-in air barrier. So once you seal it, now it's sealing it, hermetically sealing it. And what hermetically sealed means is you can't open the bag unless you cut it. That's hermetically sealed. So now I have vacuum packed that chicken breast, and believe it or not, you can keep that in your freezer for 2 years. It won't lose any weight, it won't lose color, it won't lose flavor. Why? Because it's vacuum packed.
You can also mark these bags. There's a little tab here on the bottom, and you can get out your permanent marker. I use a Sharpie, and I just write on there the date that I put it in the fridge. I never write what's in it because I can see what's in it. That's what's great about these bags. They don't end up clouding the food inside.
So it's fun to do it. So it's fun to have a Foodsaver at home, vacuum pack. If you have kids or grandkids, they love it because it's science, you know, what's going on there. But it actually gets pretty serious when you own a Foodsaver because you can save thousands of dollars. And here's my example. When you go to your regular grocery store, now we bought this here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. It might be different for you. We paid $3.89 a pound for the chicken in the small container, okay? You all see that in the store. It's $3.89 a pound. The same store sells it for $1.99 a pound. Same chicken, same store. That's almost a 50% savings. But remember my example. If you put it into a regular bag, you end up throwing it away because of freezer burn. If you vacuum pack this chicken with Foodsaver, you can keep it for 2 years. So you lock in the savings, you eat it when you want. Now, does that add up?
Yes, it does. And take a look here. After a week's time, a family of 4 who spends about $163 at the supermarket if they're buying food when it's on sale, or in bulk, as Jan and I are talking about, $70 you save in 1 week. You've almost paid for the machine in 7 days. In a month's time, and hold on this graphic for a moment, guys. In a month's time, you're looking at $281. If you and your family had an extra $281 left over in your budget every month, would that be meaningful?
Yes.
Would that be an extra car payment?
Yeah.
Would that be an extra payment to put toward the kids' college education? Would that be a way to help pay down your credit cards? Yes, yes, and yes. But then after a year, if you're shopping the way we're talking about and using your Foodsaver, what if someone gave you a check at the end of the year for $3,376? Now, no one's going to hand you a check. You're going to look in your checking account or in your savings account and see all that extra money there because you saved money by using a Foodsaver. Every week when you go grocery shopping, before you do, you make a list, right? You open your fridge and you throw out the things that have gone bad. What if every one of those things you threw out because they went bad didn't have to be thrown out?
Exactly.
And how much money would you save if you weren't buying that extra pint of strawberries again, the next block of cheese, the next bag of salad, all the other things that you tend to throw away because you don't get them eaten? Now you got a way to save them.
You know, and Foodsaver was the first product I brought to QVC in 1991, sold for over $240. And this model, I think it's our least expensive Foodsaver.
If it's not, it's real close.
Right? And it has more features than that original one had. But it was invented because why should you throw away food that you can keep and eat? Why should you pay more for food when you can buy it for less? So I just showed you long-term storage. Here's short-term storage. These are the zipper bags that come with your machine. It's a zipper type bag, so you can put some cheese in it, just zipper it closed. And then right here is the accessory port. The little handheld accessory, handheld unit sits right there. You just plug it into the port, take this over here, turn the machine on, and it vacuums out the bag.
And we give you these special bags that can be opened and closed more routinely.
Exactly. So now this is done. So now you can vacuum pack that, throw it in the refrigerator. Do the same thing for bacon. Anything that you don't want to have go bad in your refrigerator. Deli meats, same thing. If you don't want it to go bad, use your Foodsaver to vacuum pack.
And as we do that, I want to remind you about my colors that I have available for you. 3 of them are exclusive. 400 of these are already gone. I have it for you in the blue, 900 left in the blue. Here's your white. I have cinnamon. Here's slate. And finally the black. Now, take a look at the left-hand side of your screen. If you were to buy this same pack up at retail with all the accessories, the bag, the lunch keepers, and everything else, $113 is what you could expect to pay. We've got it today at $79.86, and then it's on 5 easy payments on your credit card. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Easy Pay goes away end of day today.
Okay. So what about your pantry? We showed you the freezer. We've showed you the refrigerator. You can also vacuum pack for your pantry. Take a look at this. These are regular Ball or Mason canning jars. Now, we're not canning. We're long-term storing. But here I can store that squirrel. What do we call that? The squirrel?
Or those, that's the
squirrel nut.
Squirrel brand nut mix.
Exactly.
The artisan nut mix.
Keep that for a year, vacuum packed. Pecans, 2 years. Chopped walnuts, 2 years. Raisins, 1 to 2 years. Ground coffee, 6 months. Store your chocolate chips, your baking. So anything that you want to store in the pantry, including olive oil, because you're getting the bottle stopper with it too, or keep your wine fresh for up to 2 weeks, you use the same machine because the handheld machine comes with the wide jar sealer. So I'm going to put on my top. I've got marshmallows in there because I want you to see that this works the same way with the canister as it did with the bag.
Now, what's going to happen to these marshmallows as you pull the air
Well,
out of there?
let's see. If you remove the air, you remove the air pressure. So look at that.
They're getting
They
bigger.
start to expand.
Jen, they're growing.
They are growing. So just like when I crushed the can in the bag, I removed all the air from the can. That gives you a commercial quality vacuum pack. I've done the same thing with the mason jar. Vacuum packed. So now I can put anything in there that I want to store either in the fridge or the pantry.
Sure.
Okay. Long-term storage.
Now watch the size of the marshmallows.
They go right back to their regular size. Now, this only happens with marshmallows.
Yes.
Okay.
Important to know.
But I want you
All
to
right.
be able to see because you can actually see it. It's great. Great science.
5 easy payments on your credit card, K42538. 700 of these are gone. We still have hundreds of folks on the line waiting to place an order. Grab yours while you can. Mr. Muller, enjoy your holiday. Nice
Thank
to have
you,
you
brother.
back.
You too.
Always a pleasure.
Same
Hey,
here.
let's check in with our Mary. She's talking Twitter.
Yes, we are. Here are the results of the Twitter poll. So happy Easter from In the Kitchen with David.